student, this is one of the topic from chapter 1, Electrostatic Deflection System. It is used in cathode ray oscilloscope. It forms internal lens system and we can see the waveform on the screen of CRO. Now let us see what is electrostatic focusing. The convergent beam from the accelerating electrode has a tendency to spread because of the mutual repulsion between the electrons. Hence, some focusing device is required to bring the beam to a sharp focus at the screen. Actually, there are two methods of focusing, electrostatic and magnetic. The electron's lens system formed between electrodes makes the electron beam focus into a fine spot on the screen. Both these electrodes are anodes and are at high voltage compared to that of the cathode. Electrostatic focusing electron lens system is used in all CROs. You can see the electrostatic focusing system of a CRT. This diagram gives the magnified form of three anodes. Focusing lens system. From left side you can see this is the filament. Internally this cathode consists of this filament. That filament hits the cathode and this cathode emits the electron. That electron passes through this small hole of control grid. Electrons have tendency to diverge from each other. So you can see the diverge electron beam. See, this diverge electron beam passes through the small centrally located hole of control grid. Then next, this electron beam passes through the pre-accelerating anode and that electron beam propagates through the pre-accelerating anode. There is a gap between these three anodes. This is a distinct gap between these three anodes. You can see the gap. Due to this gap, there is a formation of convex and concave lens. When electron beam diverge and propagate through pre-accelerating anode, as there is a gap between this pre-accelerating anode and focusing anode, there is a formation of convex lens due to electrostatic field, and you can see the next formation of convex lens in between this focusing anode and second anode. During the path from first convex lens to second convex lens, this beam becomes parallel, then converges and acceleration of the beam takes place in this direction. Then again the beam gets converge and finally it turns to sharp beam and strikes on the center point of the screen. Due to fluorescent material is deposited on the screen, and as this is a photosensitive material, light is produced on the screen. As voltage on accelerating anode is applied, that is a positive high voltage, in the same way voltage on the focusing anode is variable. This is a variable resistor and we can control the voltage on the front panel control of the cathode ray oscilloscope. As you can see, this variable resistor is connected to the focus adjustment. So internally what happens? It controls the focal point of the lens forming between focusing anode and second accelerating anode. So by controlling the focal point, we can control the diameter of the light or beam on the screen of a cathode ray oscilloscope. So on the front panel control, this whole process is controlled with the help of focus knob. By adjusting this knob, we can control the diameter. Is that clear? Now this whole process contains some important points or some important terms. That three terms are fluorescence, the property of phosphor to emit light when electron beam strikes on it, so it is instantaneous phenomenon. Phosphorescence, the property of a particular phosphor to continue light emission, the striking of electron beam is removed or stopped. Persistence, the length of time in which the phenomena of phosphorescence occurs. By observing this point, you can remember the whole process of electrostatic focusing internally happens in cathode ray tube. Thank you.